So you guys know with the bami or the nasi comes the egg on top or in it. Well, we like to put it on top. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. It's also really easy and it's really tasty. I can even eat it with white rice, with anything. The egg is really good. So just follow these simple steps and enjoy. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of water. Pour it into the bowl. Then you add 1/8 teaspoon of food coloring. We used orange, yellow, yeah, orange because that turns yellow, kind of. And then you whisk it. Okay, so then you want to add 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. When adding your cornstarch, just make it kind of overflowing on the spoon. So you want to add 4 of those. Whisk it. Make sure you whisk it real good. Then you add 4 eggs. Whisk this. Then you add 1 teaspoon of salt. And then you whisk it, baby. Whisk it, mama, whisk it, whisk it. Then you add 2 tablespoons of oil. And then you whisk it again. This is how the texture looks. Not too watery and not too thick. Just right. So what you're gonna do is you put your pan on the stove and on high heat to get warm, and then when you're frying your egg you put it on medium heat. You want to use a non-stick or Teflon pan so the egg doesn't stick and it doesn't require more oil. You want to use half a soup spoon and make sure you turn it in the pan so it doesn't have one big fat weird layer, so that it's all round flat. Yeah, you want to make sure that you turn the pan while pouring it in so it doesn't have bumpy thick roads, but it's one flat pancake. This might require some practice because for me it didn't work the first time, so after a couple times I managed. When you start seeing the edges turn brown, what you can do is take your spatula and lift it with your hand to see if it's not sticking to the pan, and then you just turn it over on a plate, and so you continue to fry the other one. Flick the wrist, mommy, flick of the wrist. Yeah, make sure to turn that pan. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch that you saw us using equals 1 egg. So you add 2 tablespoons, you add 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons, and so on. So every time before you fry your egg, make sure you mix your batter. So you mix it, then you take half your spoon, and then you add it. Ooh, and then you turn it. So after frying your egg, you want to set aside to cool, and then you slice them in thin slices, which I'll show you. So after your egg is cooled down, you want to take half of the pile and roll it, and you thinly slice it with a very sharp knife. Using a sharp knife, you'll have nice edges. And then you loosen them up. You can then place this on your bami or nasi, or even when you're gonna eat, put it on top of your food.